Dad? Your Honor, Showtime's latest release. It stars Bryan Cranston. It is the reason why I decided to watch this. Very riveting show from the get-go. I enjoyed it. We were in New Orleans and decided to do the locations for it. So here we go. I'm going to try to do this in order the best that I possibly can. This first stop is Lafayette Cemetery One, where we see Cranston. His character is Michael, and he's running. This is his running route. And without giving any spoilers away, he just stops off at this grave. Now, it was closed due to COVID. The tours are no longer running, so this is the best shot that we could get. And my friend Mary came along, so you'll see a lot of her in the rest of this video. And there's a shot there. This is more or less it. You can kind of see the little brown street signs there behind Mary, and then also the one here in this clip from the show. So first I'm going to show you the neighbor's house. She's sitting right on this porch, eating her pistachios, swinging in that tree, in that swing, it looks like. So this is the nosy neighbor's house. Well, she comes to him right here.
A guy showed up with a Camry and
it had a U. It was a green Camry, and it had a U horse shape on the back. Sticker on the back.
White male, green Toyota Camry with a horseshoe in the window.
Horseshoe? No, U-shape.
Yes.
You'd see Adam riding his bike through here. In the show, there's like a 307, like right there. They put that for the production, and then of course the real address is 1309. And so this is where Adam comes out of the front door, goes around here, and you can see him taking the trash out right in that area.
Oh, there's the first. My son taking the garbage out.
A number of scenes were shot at this house throughout the series. One that comes to mind, very brief, is Kofi actually walks down the road right there, and he walks right up front to the driveway to take the car, to take Adam's car and dispose of it. And of course, you know what happens there if you've seen the series. You might be able to tell, but these are actually daytime shots. We came back on our final day here to get some better shots during the day, because as you can see in the prior clips, we got to the neighborhood. It was actually our first day in, and it was already dusk, so we thought we would come back again and get some more lit shots. So here's an angle later on in the series, after Fia and Adam Fia is dropping off Adam back to his house at night, and she stops around this area because you can see the pole here, and she's like, he's like, you can just drop me off right here. She's like, is this your house? She's pointing to that. He says, no, it's around the corner. And that's when she says,
I'm gonna stop right in front of your house, lean on the horn, and kiss you like you've never been kissed before in your life.
This pulls up a little closer to the stop sign, which is where my car is parked now. And the shot is from this corner. So the angle is about right here. The next spot we see is the Baxter family home, which is a mansion located in the Audubon district. We're introduced to the Baxters here first in their kitchen, and that's when Jimmy gifts the Cafe Racer motorbike that, well, we all know what happens then. So he takes it out here into the road. You see him come down the steps, and they take off right there. Next, we see Adam on his way to pay respects to his mother. It's a 1-year anniversary, and he's going to the location where she met her demise. Without getting into the details of the show, yes, you see him going over the Crescent City Connection. This is a very used bridge in a number of productions. I guess it's just a very cinematic. They like the look of it, and they use it in a number of TV and film. You can see it in American Horror Story Coven. And then there's a video I'm going to do on the movie called Unhinged with Russell Crowe. And he drives over this bridge in the scene. So it's used in a number of productions, highly sought after in New Orleans. On the corner of La Manche and Royal Street, the Jones house. Kofi Jones and his unfortunately his late family, his mom and his siblings in this house. And obviously you can tell they picked this house in the corner because not only is it a corner house with a shotgun style build, but you have the water tower in the middle of the street, which adds for a nice little cinematic view. Of course, you got Bryan Cranston. He runs from that street this way in the first episode and rounds the corner, stops, and approaches the front door there. Well, that's about it for this location. I mean, there's other things that happen here, but we don't want to get too much into spoiler territory, so we'll move on to the next. I'm not looking. Alright, so this brings us to what you might find a very familiar building. That color blue just stands out. This is Yaya's Auto Repairing and Paint. So in real life, this is like a auto body shop. In the show, they depict it as a convenience store. They dress that entire side right there as a convenience store that Adam visits to leave the mementos he has for his mom with the 1-year anniversary. So he walks up right here and leaves the picture frame and flowers right there where that crack is and that water spot, right against the blue wall there. It's so funny they're doing the props.
Not my mama, but...
Let me see, is this your mom? Oh, she's beautiful.
So where do I walk?
Alright, so obviously, let's let this guy go. You're gonna come out the car. We had to do a reenactment, so I'll show you how that goes now. There we go.
Take it off. It's okay. It's a t-shirt. It's my t-shirt. Let him wear it.
All right, so this is it. This is the intersection that started it all. Episode 1. This is the catalyst. This is a location that is the catalyst of this entire series. It all happened right here where Adam Desiato hits Rocco Baxter. Dude, you would think you'd still see like some type of remnants of blood. You don't at all. The reason why I say that is because, huh?
You gotta lay down.
Yeah, I know, but I gotta get them to take the pictures.
You're laying on the sidewalk there.
His head's right here. So this is the intersection, the Your Honor intersection, where Rocco was killed by Adam. The accident that went wrong. There it is.
I feel like you see that a little bit.
No, you absolutely. You can see the Burnell sign and everything.
Yeah. So that's why I think I do need to come out in the middle of the street that way. You can't see that in that angle.
You see it in one of the angles. I don't remember exactly. I mean, you can stand right in the middle of the road. I can get a photo of you if you want to do that. promise you, it's going to be all right. So now after Adam commits his hit and run, he notices he's low on gas. So he pulls into this gas station right here. So I actually did stop to get gas at, we'll just call it Adam's Pump, which is right here. If I'm not mistaken, I think he got Supreme. And I don't recall what the actual pumps look like, but I'm assuming these are them. Trevor's recording him right here. This angle. Let's have a look inside. Was this the first time y'all had somebody filming here? And for any movies?
Yeah, I was two. That was twice.
Oh, you had another movie?
Yeah, the same people.
Oh, same people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came back, right?
Yeah, they shut down about 2 days.
Okay, cool.
Noodle chips.
So back in this area is where the surveillance area would have been.
Getting gas?
But see, as you can tell, it's just a wall. That's where the door would have been that they made to go into the surveillance room. And in there is where the cameras would have been, but that was a set piece. And they put a door here to make it look like it goes there, but in reality it's just a wall.
So
You can see all of this though. You can see all of this. The guy the drunk clerk, he's like drinking his beer or whatever it is right in front of this cooler. All right, man. Appreciate it.
Welcome.
So this location actually is only shown briefly in the trailer, that clip there. For some reason they cut that scene out. It's assumed to be Adam driving off, part of like him getting away after the accident, showing him get to here, I guess. Because what he's going to do is he's going to get out of his car here, and right behind me is the area where he actually disposes of Rocco's phone, which I'm going to show you here in this next clip. See, there it is. So you might be able to recognize it from here at this angle, but he gets out of his car up there and he throws Rocco's phone over there. And later on in the series, he's actually sitting on the bank, just contemplating what the news that he just heard about his mom. So we'll get a closer look. We could not get onto that property because it's a private property. The signage on from the road actually says Trinity Yachts, so I believe they've made yachts there at some point. But as you can tell, it's probably damaged by Katrina, and they just never rebuilt. So right there, you can see that's where Adam would have been sitting, right there on the bank, and that beautiful image of him, the sunset behind him. Here I'm just trying to get a closer look of the actual area where he was sitting. I was really bummed that we couldn't get onto the actual property. It was completely surrounded by chain link fence. The only way to actually do it was to continue walking the direction I was, where the fence runs out. But that would actually require me to get into the water. So that just wasn't going to happen. So this was the best that we could get at the moment. However, we did arrive at sunset, and so as you can see, this is a shot of Mary coming through, the sun behind her. We were going to try to replicate that shot the best we could, but we just couldn't get onto the property, so this is what we've got. And it was okay. I mean, this is close enough. There's the water I was telling you. I would have to go around the fence that ends there, into the water.
I was just trying to see if there was like a walking way to get around the fence, and you have to go in the water.
Yeah, see, I explained that there.
Well, the images I'm getting right now of you with the sunset coming in the background look pretty nice.
this is on the other side of the location where Adam throws Rocco's phone and is contemplating sunset moment. Clearly it's blocked off from the public. I'm sure this is like the equivalent of Albuquerque rail yards, and they use it to lease out, you know, for film productions to use for movies and TV shows. But I wanted to show this one thing. This is, you can see it right now as I'm talking, but somebody, I don't even know how this came to be, but what the heck. How does it happen? Good stuff. There it is. Another look, another closer look, another angle. Look at the trash can. This is a good introduction to our next location. This is the Criminal District Courthouse used, as you can see right there, in establishing Michael Desiato's place of employment. I mean, he's a judge, so a lot of scenes are filmed inside there. It was closed. I believe this was a weekend. We got the stairs and we got the side on the right side. I'm going to take you here next. Okay, now we're on the right side of the building. You can see Jimmy and one of his henchmen walking down that sidewalk, approaching the building. And there is the shot there, or the start of this one. This was a very humid morning. Those stairs were super slick. Nothing like depicted in the show. You could not jog up those like Cranston's doing. So, I mean, you're literally holding on to the rails there, climbing up and down these stairs. So that's where the detective Nancy would have been leaning up right there, vaping. Cranston calls her out on it. And I guess this would have been the exit entryway to the side that the characters would have gone in and out of. I don't think we see any of this in the show, but I think we mainly they took scenes to the side of the building just to show how picturesque that old courthouse building looks. So this next spot, we're going to be a little out of order here now, but this next spot is where Michael takes Sarah to have drinks. I won't get into the move he's trying to make here, but the next location is actually going to kind of go into that. What I did realize, though, is I didn't get any footage inside. I think I was distracted with the wait staff and the hostess setting us down so we can have our drink there. And well, I did get this one photo, though, so it does match up with one of the clips in the scene. Okay, so this brings us to, I guess you could say, the aftermath of Walt. Yeah. Of Michael's move he played at the Coquette Bar. Without going too many details here, I mean, again, hopefully you have seen the series before you watch this video, but right here is where they pull up, him and Lee, his girlfriend, and right across the street there where the light is, where those cars are parked on the side of that building, is where we see Sarah being pulled over. She's eventually arrested. And yeah, that's the shot. And that's pretty much all there is to show at this spot. Moving on.